Welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe and press the notification bell. The 2025 Triumph Bonneville T120 Elvis Presley edition is not just a motorcycle, it's a work of art, a rolling tribute, and a story on two wheels that celebrates the intersection of cultural history and motorcycling heritage. From the moment you lay eyes on it, you know this is not your ordinary bike. This is a machine wrapped in memory and music, designed to honor a man who not only transformed the world of entertainment but also left a lasting imprint on American identity. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, had a magnetic charm that transcended music, fashion, and film. He wasn't just an artist, he was a phenomenon. And Triumph Motorcycles, with its rich legacy of timeless engineering and craftsmanship, has created a machine that captures the very soul of what made Elvis so unforgettably style, presence, and power. The collaboration between Triumph and Elvis Presley Enterprises brings to life a motorcycle that is both a symbol of nostalgia and a fully modern ride. It is a brilliant fusion of history and performance, wrapped in an aesthetic that is unmistakably vintage yet boldly current. Elvis's connection to Triumph goes deeper than many people realize. While Harley-Davidson often claims the spotlight in discussions about Elvis and motorcycles, Triumph actually played a vital role in his early riding experiences. In 1965, Elvis famously bought 9 Triumph motorcycles for his Memphis Mafia crew so they could all ride together in the hills surrounding Graceland. That single gesture captured the essence of who he was, a man of passion, spontaneity, and brotherhood. The Bonneville T120 Elvis Presley edition is a tribute to that very spirit. Triumph has meticulously crafted every detail of this bike to reflect the era, personality, and energy of Elvis during his rise to superstardom. It's not just about adding a name to the taco, it's about telling a story through design, engineering, and emotion. Visually, the bike is breathtaking. It arrives with a custom carnival red paint scheme, inspired by the aesthetics of the 1950s and 60s, accented by hand-painted gold pinstriping and finished with Elvis's iconic signature across the tank. There's also the famed TCB lightning bolt logo, a short for taking care of business, which Elvis adopted as a personal motto and used widely among his inner circle. Triumph designers have seamlessly integrated these symbolic elements into the overall design of the motorcycle. From the side panels with the Elvis Presley edition script to the red-stitched leather seat, every inch of the bike has been carefully thought out to honor the legacy of the king. Even the wheels echo a vintage vibe with wire spoke styling that nods to the motorcycles of the 1960s, the very era when Elvis was in his prime. It's the kind of bike that would look just as much at home parked outside Graceland as it would drawing down Route 66. But beneath its nostalgic exterior lies a thoroughly modern motorcycle, built with precision and engineered to perform by today's standards. At the heart of the T120 Elvis Presley edition is Triumph's high-torque 1200cc parallel twin engine. This motor is tuned to deliver a healthy 79 horsepower and 105 Nm of torque, offering smooth and linear acceleration that makes the ride feel both powerful and refined. The throttle response is crisp, thanks to a ride-by-wire system that ensures every twist of the wrist translates to immediate and predictable output. Mated to a 6-speed transmission, the engine feels at home whether you're cruising leisurely through city streets or pushing the bike through open stretches of highway. It's a motorcycle that doesn't just look the part, it performs it. The engine's note, a deep and rhythmic burble, adds to the sensory experience, delivering the kind of sound that stirs your soul and reminds you why riding is more than just transportation, it's freedom, expression, and rebellion all rolled into one. Handling is another area where the T120 shines. Despite its retro styling, the frame geometry and suspension have been tuned for contemporary comfort and agility. The chassis is designed with a low center of gravity, which makes the bike feel grounded and balanced, especially at lower speeds. The front end features 41mm cartridge forks, while the rear employs twin shock absorbers with adjustable preload. Together, they provide a ride that absorbs bumps with ease while still giving you the feedback and connection you need for spirited riding. The riding position is upright and relaxed, with wide handlebars and mid-set foot controls that make long rides a breeze. It's a bike that invites you to go the distance, to get lost on country roads or escape the noise of everyday life. Modern features have been tastefully integrated into the bike without compromising its classic looks. The T120 Elvis Presley edition comes equipped with LED lighting for better visibility and energy efficiency, a USB charging port discreetly hidden for convenience, and dual gauges that blend analog elegance with digital precision. The speedometer and tachometer are traditional in design but incorporates a digital screen that provides essential information like gear position, fuel level, trip meters, and riding mode selection. Speaking of modes, the bike includes both road and rain modes, allowing the rider to adjust throttle response and traction control settings based on riding conditions. ABS and switchable traction control come standard, offering a level of safety that matches the bike's performance potential. These features ensure that while the bike may look like a time capsule from the 1960s, it's firmly planted in the realities of 2025. This edition is strictly limited, making it a true collector's item. Each motorcycle is numbered and comes with a certificate of authenticity, marking its place in both Triumph and Elvis history. Owners also receive a curated collection of memorabilia that includes a coffee table book chronicling Elvis's love for motorcycles, rare photos from his private collection, and a vintage-style leather jacket embossed with the TCB logo. This level of detail and thoughtfulness elevates the bike from being just a mode of transport to a personal connection to a larger cultural moment. It's something you not only ride but treasure. For enthusiasts of Elvis or Triumph, or better yet, both, this bike offers something truly irreplaceable. More than just a tribute, the 2025 Triumph Bonneville T120 Elvis Presley edition is an embodiment of an era, a lifestyle, and a philosophy. Elvis stood for freedom, rebellion, and individuality, of the very same qualities that define the motorcycle spirit. When you straddle the T120 and feel the engine come to life, you're not just riding a motorcycle, you're stepping into a legacy. You're connecting with a time when rock and roll was new, when the road was a place of discovery, and when life moved to the beat of your own drum. There's a romance to it, a nostalgia that transcends the machine itself and speaks directly to the heart. Even those who may not have been die-hard Elvis fans will find it difficult to resist the charm and presence of this motorcycle. It's the kind of machine that sparks conversations at gas stations, draws admiration at bike meets, and captures glances at every stoplight. It's not loud or flashy in the modern sense, but it has an aura, a quiet confidence that comes from knowing its own worth. This is a motorcycle for those who appreciate history, who understand that style isn't about trends but about enduring character. It's for riders who want more than horsepower figures and lap times. It's for those who seek meaning in motion. Owning this bike is like owning a piece of American and British history rolled into one package. It's a love letter to an icon and an affirmation of Triumph's mastery of their craft. There are few motorcycles that manage to be both emotionally resonant and technically proficient, and the T120 Elvis Presley edition is one of them. It bridges the gap between past and present, between memory and momentum. It reminds us that while machines may change and evolve, the reasons we ride remain timeless. It's not about getting from point A to B, it's about what happens to your soul along the way. With this motorcycle, Triumph hasn't just built a machine. They've told a story. They've captured a feeling. They've honored a legend. And in doing so, they've reminded all of us why motorcycles matter. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and press the notification bell.